Hello and welcome to Auto Reviews. This is the first episode of this new year 2024. I hope you guys are doing well and pray that you may have a good, peaceful and successful year. There's a lot in store for this year, from more detailed reviews to mechanical stuff and even POV drives. I really appreciate your support. Thanks a lot for the continued support. So today, courtesy of several requests from viewers, we're going to be delving into the local used car market. We'll take a look at the Toyota Ipsum, a compact MPV that was discontinued in 2010 and succeeded by the Toyota Isis. In Toyota's hierarchy during that time, the Ipsum sat above the Toyota Wish. It was more spacious, more comfortable, and had some impressive features which the Wish didn't have. I'm referring to the second generation Ipsum, which was in production from 2001 till 2010. So why would you want to buy an Ipsum instead of the more modern Isis or even Wish? Stick around to find out. Apart from informative content on cars and bikes, we also offer in-depth independent reviews, car consultation, and outsourcing of new as well as local used vehicles. Welcome to iCave Auto Reviews. So the Ipsum was available in three engine options: a 2.0 liter 1AZ which produced around 150 horsepower, a 2.4 liter 2AZ FE which added 10 horsepower, so it gave out 160 horsepower. Then there's a rare 2000cc turbo diesel which was good for around 116 horsepower. This MPV was available in either front or all-wheel drive, and as for the transmission, you could either get a 4-speed automatic or a rare 5-speed manual, which was mostly coupled to the diesel option. In fact, getting the diesel option is not easy. They were mostly UK imports which went by the name Toyota Avensis Verso. The two petrol options are incredibly reliable and durable, and no wonder there are still many Ipsums on the road. These are engines that just keep going even with minimal maintenance. They are very forgiving and easy to maintain. The 2400cc in particular has been used in several other models, including the second generation Toyota Harrier, the Toyota Avensis, and many other models. So even in terms of spare parts, they are available everywhere. Even that 4-speed automatic was used in so many other models, and it proved to be an extremely reliable gearbox. Now, this is one of the reasons that may make some people prefer an Ipsum compared to the modern Wish or Isis, because these two come with CVTs which are not as bulletproof as the 4-speed automatic in the Ipsum. You may argue that the CVT is more efficient, and you'll be right, but as for reliability, the 4-speed automatic has the upper hand. It's a very hardy gearbox. In fact, there are high chances that most of the Ipsums you see around are still running on their original transmissions. As for power, the 2000cc is average. This being an MPV which is intended to carry 6 to 7 passengers plus cargo, you will need that extra 10 horsepower that the 2400cc engine provides. We are not going to talk so much about the diesel option because it's rare, but just to mention, it packs in some good torque which is ideal for long journeys and heavy loads. Fuel consumption is not among the strongholds of this vehicle, and this is one reason why another category of people may opt for the more modern Isis or Wish. The 2 liter can give up to around 13 kilometers per liter, while the 2.4 liter around 11.5 12-ish kilometers per liter, depending on your driving style. Another aspect that may affect consumption is how well the vehicle has been maintained over the years. So it's always very important to do a test drive and perform a mechanical inspection before buying a local used car. This will help to fish out any issues. For example, if you do the test drive and realize that the car is only able to achieve 7 kilometers per liter on an open road, then that means there's certainly a problem somewhere. At least you have an expectation of what a specific engine is supposed to consume. So if there's a big difference, then there is certainly a problem somewhere. This MPV has a 60-liter fuel tank, and as for ground clearance, it measures in at around 155 millimeters. Not too bad, but if you must modify that clearance, just install slightly larger wheels and you'll be good to go. In terms of the braking, it gets ventilated discs at the front and either drums or solid discs at the back, depending on the trim level. Those that get drums at the back are mostly the 2000cc variants. Suspension-wise, it gets McPherson struts at the front and a torsion beam setup at the back. As for safety, the standard features are driver and passenger airbags, ABS, EBD, and brake assist. The optional features are side and curtain airbags as well as parking sensors. This being a slightly older car, it doesn't have any active driver assist safety features. The car weight ranges between 1490 to 1550 kgs. And lastly, depending on the trim level, some of the extra features you can expect to get are cruise control, alloy wheels, a rear monitor, steering mounted audio controls, dual sunroof, fog lights, xenon headlights, a rear spoiler, and electric front seats. So it was a well-kitted MPV which was aimed for comfort. Now, what about the price? Depending on the model year and trim level, you can get an Ipsum from anywhere between 450k to around 750, 800k. It actually offers very good value when you consider the space, comfort, features, and ease of maintenance. And this is one of the major reasons why some people may prefer the Ipsum as opposed to the more modern and expensive Isis or Wish. Now, this leads us to its pros or strong points. For one, it's very spacious, in fact, more spacious than a Wish. It can seat either 6 or 7 people in comfort. Even the third row of seats is comfortable and spacious enough for adults. Another pro is the already mentioned easy and affordable maintenance. The spare parts will not be a problem to get. It's also very reliable, as we had said earlier. And lastly, it offers good value. This is an MPV that can cater for both business and family needs without having to break the bank. And it also doesn't look dated. It still has a bit of a modern look, especially if you get one that is still in mint condition. On to its weaknesses, which are very few. The first one is low ground clearance, which can easily be sorted out as we had earlier talked about. Secondly, it's not that efficient compared to its modern competitors, which have modern technologies to ensure better efficiency. Lastly, with higher mileage, it can suffer a bit of issues, just the normal issues to do with oil consumption, which is normally caused by bad piston rings. Another issue that I've come across, though not common, is gearbox failure. These are just normal issues which may occur, especially in vehicles with high mileage. But aside from that, this is an ideal MPV for those who may be on a tight budget but still need a spacious, comfortable, reliable MPV that offers good value. It's also not as common as the Wish or Isis, so chances of you being mistaken for a Matatu are low. So there you have it. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, feel free to reach me via WhatsApp or email if you have any enquiries. Stay safe, drive safe, and subscribe before you go. See you in the next one.